different, but there's no question this player is a magnificent footballer, whether he plays for tonight.
Well, both nations looking to serve Jogo Bonito. Perhaps renewing the World Cup 2014 is Ronaldinho.
Yeah, I mean, I just like some of the squads that he's picked already. Batista, there's a consistency there that we magnificent. I think we all know that Argentina, in terms of attacking players, is fantastic strength of coming all over the European leagues.
Another look at Neymar's precocious talent. And drew the foul from Nicolas Pereira.
Just very quick there.
Pacing out a run here. A shot on goal, the follow-up effort. Just wide of the mark.
You know, every time he gets the ball, there's got to be a creative aspect to it.
Ronaldinho and Neymar combining. Elias giving chase, but it was a strong tackle from Berdicho to win it back.
The highest level in Europe.
Here's Ronaldinho, slipping it through for Neymar. Now Messi. Can hit the centre-back, David Luiz. Plays with Benfica. Higuain bringing Zanetti into the build-up. Going for goal. Javier Zanetti. When you talk about veterans. Argentina making inroads here. Messi anticipating Robinho's arrival. They're still on the move here, Brazil, but the shot was a tame one in the end. Andre Santos, the left-back, getting him back to Messi. Di Maria in some space. Across the face of the penalty area he dribbled. The shot was blocked. An excellent Ronaldinho. Really looking the part, isn't he, early on? Javier Pastore, Palermo playmaker. Messi, for once, losing out. It's a well-timed tackle. Both teams with really two disappointing World Cup finishes in a row as Dani Alves gallops forward. Good cross too for Neymar. Well, he attempted just to cushion it down in his stride. Take it around Pereira, but the ball getting away from the Santos starlet. Well, the first challenge you might call a little feisty of the contest. The surprise is we had to wait 12 minutes for it. Ronaldinho was the culprit, and the expectation is that they're going to win them.
And they will come inside as well to allow the fullbacks to overlap.
Dani Alves back off the bar. Sergio Romero was beaten all ends up. Well, we see him do that week in, week out, don't we, for Barcelona.
Oh, he loves it. He loves getting forward here. He's leaning back, but he's half volleying there. Difficult to keep it down. He does a very good job, actually, of keeping it down. Not quite good enough. Brazil team's got to get more involved, though, in this game so far.
Ronaldinho. To Neymar, the follow-up shot. He's always skewing well wide. Thickly based players, and Mano Menezes has made a point of delving into the Brazilian domestic league. Andre Santos. Ronaldinho.
They're relying on Brazil and also the fullback Santos on the left-hand side and Dani Alves to get forward to add the width and maybe some quality balls into those front men.
Good circulation of the ball by Brazil in midfield. Now Neymar makes the incision into the penalty area. And it needed Mascherano to provide an escape for Brazil. Neymar. A little flick on. Almost fell Ronaldinho's way. And, well, that would have been picture perfect, wouldn't it? Ronaldinho, the instinctive back heel. But right at Romero.
Oh, look where he is there.
Nicolas Pereira, the intended target. The follow-up shot is pulled wide by Messi. He was in the Argentina starting lineup. No great surprises there, just confirmation of it for you. Central defensive pairing. Now Di Maria driving into the Brazilian penalty area. And Thiago Silva across to shepherd him away from the real Pastore. Messi looking for the incision. Di Maria's run will at least yield a corner. for Argentina, conceded by Thiago Silva. Neymar, Ronaldinho, shift of feet, Dani Alves. It's horribly congested though. The Argentina defence congealing. Quick give and go, exciting stuff involving Messi, but then the move breaks down. Well, we saw a move just weekend, Robbie, involving Messi and Pedro. Argentina's corner, a deep one, Pareja, and the flick on, but offside. A remarkable goalkeeping job by Victor to keep it out. He wasn't to know that. Higuain's double attempt. Now Neymar injecting some pace into the proceedings. He's won a free kick. Invitees as well. Here's Neymar. He went to ground, looking hopeful. Higuain onto Messi, has Di Maria available, but went for the jackpot himself. And Victor in goal from Brazil was a worried man.
Brilliant football, started by this man. Swerving away a fraction, isn't it? But some of the combination play, the dribbles, the little 1-2s from Messi.
Handing over it. It's Ronaldinho. Well, Sergio Romero made it look spectacular. Not sure if that was entirely necessary, Robbie, but the crowd likes,
isn't it? I think some of these friendlies have been fascinating in terms of the squads, and some squads you've seen.
Elias fits the bill too. That'll be something to look for when we return. That stalemate so far. But Diego Maradona, that it was so different for Messi playing for country as opposed to club.
Similar. Very much a style now about passing the ball.
Ramirez with room to operate and slips it through, but the offside flag, much to the chagrin of the crowd, comes up again.
Defenders plays in a wider area as well than Higuain.
Now it's Neymar doing the running for Brazil, but Nicolas Pareja on from a similar position the first half. Oh, and that was almost more productive. He wasn't that far away from his...
He's off and running, just a little sloppy on the through ball.
Plenty of room to work with here. Dani Alves away to his right and uses it. A deep cross, might find an unmarked man. The header just on the edge of the area. Ronaldinho in lots of space. Romero holding on. Now the shot from got it to dip, but not quite enough.
Yeah, this is the chance earlier on. It does actually strike the... got away from his markers.
Well, the penchant for the spectacular. Ramirez. Ronaldinho digging in successfully. Neymar taking over and still going. Referee playing some advantage, and Robinho's shot required a smart save from Sergio Romero. That was a big decision for the referee to play on there, Robbie.
It was, because I'm not sure whether that...
Dispossessed by Eva Banega. Messi. Oh, he's had David Luiz breathing down his neck and reacted to some anger there. Lionel Messi lashing out. Now here's Ronaldinho all along the ground. And easy enough for Sergio Romero. Robinho creeping in from players who are unaccustomed to seeing making mistakes. Now Messi trying to ignite something for Argentina. Onto Lavezzi, and he's scampering forward, but even the mercurial Lionel Messi is not going to reach that.
No, it's not a good ball.
But is it going to come late on from Messi? Messi has a path through and shoots! Yes! He's done it! Own hands in spectacular fashion. Lionel Messi at last, at long last, seems to have won a game against Brazil. Needs to it, Robbie.
Just when we given up on him. And my goodness, straight away after I said these words, we get the quality that we've been waiting for all night long here. Driving inside. For once, he gets away from the defending players, and we've seen this shot from Leo Messi many times. The goalkeeper, and everybody expects the ball to go in the other corner. I bet this goes through the legs. Yes, it does. Thiago Silva. So often the case, and the goalkeeper. And surely Leo Messi wins the game for Argentina.
The price of admission all by itself. Lionel Messi. It's only his 15th international goal for Argentina. But for him personally, I'm sure, a sting in the tail of this dust up in the desert. And it's the blue and white of Argentina who are all smiles. Their first victory against Brazil in some 5.5 years. And won by a goal. Deserved to win any game. Thanks so much for the pleasure of your company.